Brothers in arms, if you are sharing on this journey of nofap, self-improvement, semen retention, working out, or anything that is about elevating your standards and improving yourself and creating a better version of yourself, then please listen up, because I want to share everything that I've gone through the last year. Man, I have to tell many things, and I will try to put as much value into this video as much as I humanly possibly can. So without further ado, brothers and sisters, I just simply want to start and tell you all about what I've learned throughout this year, what have happened to me, how I've evolved, and pretty much what are the takeaways for me. So brothers and sisters, please. So pretty much, sorry for this, I'm so enthusiastic about this. Pretty much throughout the last year, I've been living like a monk. I've started out with no fat pretty much, and which evolved into semen retention, which evolved into quite much like a monk mode. I started with no fat, and I realized that, man, if I'm cutting out all these pleasures out of my life, I'm having a way more cleaner life. And so this thing pretty much like led me to semen retention, and after semen retention, this path led me towards a different, towards deeper and deeper in this journey. And so pretty much what happened is that I realized that the more pleasures I'm cutting out, the more unnecessary things I'm cutting out, the better I am, the more productive I am, the more fulfilled I am, the more I can achieve. Everything is freaking better. So I just radically cut out pornography, I cut out all the distractions, I cut out all the people out of my life who were not necessary. I pretty much cut out everything up until a point where throughout the last, I would say, 9 months, my life pretty much looked like the following, like a freaking monk, brother, I would say. I woke up, I'm waking up, I'm working out. After that, I'm working on my business. I'm doing yoga throughout the day. I'm reading by the end of the day. I'm meditating, eating, and starting this whole thing again. By the way, I'm singing, and I do. That's my hobby, though. And so, pretty much what happened with me is that throughout the last 9 months, I've been working out consistently every single day, and I've been just pushing everything. So I would say that I've been working pretty much every single day, and recently, I didn't really have breaks, so I've been working Monday till Sunday, and I've been like on myself, like every single day, like no rest, like doing. And so pretty much what I realized, brothers and sisters, and this is the first thing that I wanted to share with you, is that, man, what we are telling to ourselves that is possible, that's a freaking lie, brother. That's a freaking lie. That's a freaking lie, and I know that this might sound as a broken record, brothers and sisters, but believe me, this is a freaking lie. Everyone around us is like a comfortable fuck, and I'll be honest with you, I don't want to tell you anything that is not true. I want to tell you what my experience is on this journey. Brothers and sisters, our society, the norm in our society is to be a lazy fuck. This is it. This is reality. We are just scrolling through social media. We are watching TV countless hours. We are playing video games. We are eating food that is prepared and pretty much overdone with sugar, overdone with salt, and overdone with unhealthy fats. But this is not the point. The point is that we are just simply clicking a button, and we just simply have all these burgers and all these super delicious food on our door, and you know, we are paying with bank card. And I'm not saying that these are bad things. I'm just simply telling to you that we are comfortable as fuck and this is the baseline in society. And so if you're doing something that is not comfortable, or would say uncomfortable, for example, cold showers, everyone will look at you like, you're doing like, why to do cold showers when it's when you have a warm shower too, or you can take a bath, or bro, like, this is winter, like, why are you taking a cold shower? Because this is the thing that is putting me to a place which is uncomfortable, which is, guess what, making my brain work better, elevating my mood, so on and so forth. The same thing with working out, bro, like, what the freaking hell you are pushing when you shouldn't be pushing, you know, like, why are you coming out here? I just had a talk with my mom yesterday. She was like, man, like, you couldn't pay me so much that I would be going out in the morning and run with you. That's like, Mom, that's you. That's fucking you, because you're comfortable. The point over here is that I'm not judging anyone. I'm not judging anything. But what I realize is that we are super damn comfortable. And because of this comfort, we just simply have all these ideas that we just simply have certain amount of limits. And regarding to working out, for example, we just think that, man, like, we can do only, I don't know, 100 push-ups or something like that. the limits are not there. The limits are not there. The limits are way, 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 way beyond that. And so what this simple realization made me to pretty much uncover, or would say even further realize, is that this principle, or this workings is not only true for working out or working with my physique, but this is true for every kind of mental endeavor too. What do I mean by that? When I'm telling to you that I'm only capable of something, this is only inside of my mind. When I'm telling to myself that, man, like, here are the limits, that's only inside my head. When I'm coming up with all these excuses, they are just freaking excuses. They are all inside of my head. Let me double down on excuses a tiny bit, so therefore we can further discuss this conversation, and we will have an even larger frame. So therefore I can share this thing with you even more. Excuses, brother. The actual nature of excuses are to be there. Excuses will always be there. And our nature is to eventually go through these excuses. Our nature is supposed to be to grab these excuses, understand them, and go through them. And every single time when we are going through those excuses, despite of the weather, despite this is the last day of the year, and why am I coming out over here? Why am I pushing my body? You know, like I felt super comfortable this morning. Why am I pushing my body? Why am I coming out here? Bro, like, what the freaking hell do you want to do? Like, this thing makes you feel better. Like, work out, like, get your ass out there and do your running session. And so what excuses are doing to us is that they're just simply setting us limits. And every single time when we are accepting all these limits and all those excuses, and we are just simply bending into those excuses, then we are limiting ourselves, and we are just simply building up false beliefs inside our belief systems. And so we are ending up being and ending up mediocre. And so the actual problem with ending up as mediocre is that we are just simply not fulfilling our potentials. And I do believe, and I deeply, fucking deeply do believe, that every single fucking human being on this planet Earth is gifted in something. But since we are comfortable, motherfuckers, since we are not confronting our demons, since we are not confronting ourselves, we are just simply drowning in this freaking comfort, and never actually going to the place so therefore we could be mapping out our actual true potential. Who the fucking hell knows that you could be like a fucking rock star, or YouTube star, or star entertainer, or a genius physician, or whatever the hell might it be, brother? I don't know you. But this is the thing that I'm feeling on myself. Every single day when I'm setting something for myself, which I know that this is uncomfortable, but if I'm going through that thing, I will not only feel better about myself, but I'm actually pushing through that thing. I'm killing the freaking shit that's inside of my head, which is perhaps so important. Not because that I can tell that I ran that 10 rounds or 20 rounds. That doesn't count. The actual thing that matters is that you are simply breaking the BS inside of your head. And so if you would like to put this even further, you are becoming more rational, and you will be able to observe the world as it is, not living in a false reality, Facebook of BS getting rich schemes and all that BS that's out there on the internet. So brothers and sisters, this is perhaps the greatest realization. So now that I've been touching every single baseline of this whole thing, I just simply wanted to reframe it. Since we are living in a comfortable society, and since we are not facing our demons, and since we are not facing the discomfort that we know that we're supposed to be facing, we are just drowning, and we are just accepting all these limiting beliefs, and we are limiting ourselves to those places. And so the danger with that is that we will be dying without ever truly mapping out and using up our potentials. And that's our burden, brother. That's our burden. And this is what I realized, and this is why I decided 9 months ago that I will be working out every single God-given day. And you better believe me, brother, this is the place, the actual boring fucking running session, the painful fucking running sessions and the workout sessions, that all these things had been, not only that I've realized these things, but they became so deeply part of my identity that now I just simply cannot live with lies. I just simply cannot live with lies. I cannot tolerate the lies towards myself. I cannot tolerate the lies from other people. I cannot do that anymore. I cannot do that anymore. I have to be with the truth. I don't care about what I think and what do I feel. I have to know and I have to be with the truth. I don't care about my personal shit. That's not about that. That's about something higher. Being rational, being always on the part of the truth. And so following this journey is eventually putting me on a path where I'm realizing universal truth. And now that I'm living like a monk, and now that I'm pretty much like doing the things every single day, the same shit over and over and over and over and over again, I'm also realizing that, man, like I'm just growing so fast. I'm just growing so fast, but I do not really have the time to ever stop and enjoy the fruit of my work. And I would think that I'm not on that age yet, you know, like when I will be 50 or 60 or something like that, then I might be thinking about laying back down and, you know, like chilling. But up until that point, brother, I have work to get done, bro. Like this is why I'm on this freaking earth. I have work to get done. I have to figure out something, and I have to share that solution with society. And these are all the inspirations. And I would be telling to you that if I be telling to you that everything have solved because if I'm doing no-fab, because I took on this path, I would be lying. I had the darkest fucking days this year. Do you know why? Because I refuse to run from my problems, brother. Because I refuse to run from my problems. Because every single day when something didn't happen in my business, or something didn't work in my business or in my personal life, or I felt super damn frustrated or angry or fearful or whatever it might have been, I've been just facing that shit every single time. Through, like, I've been hopping under a cold shower, working out, meditation, whatever it might have been. But I've been facing with that thing. And that thing is building character, brother, which is so rare. Because it is so easy, again, because if we are comfortable and we are looking for the easy solution, to copy someone. Someone that figured out something, just copy that and like, be a big philosopher because if you're reading 2 books. No, bro, it doesn't work like that. I'm talking from experience. So brothers and sisters, if you're on this journey and thinking that this shit doesn't work, then just keep on going, brother. Just be realistic. And if you're on this journey, and if you're ever considering quitting, if you're ever consider quitting, think about that. Is it just a shitty excuse? Is it just something that I want to come up with? And what is the alternative? Because every fucking path is hard, brother. Every fucking path worthwhile is hard. Every path. Whatever you will be doing. So, brother, I could be talking about this for a freaking year, I do swear to you. But actually what I wanted to share with you is that what we are thinking inside ourselves, inside our heads, is most of the time is not true. Be brave to break out from that shit. Be brave to face yourselves. Because the actual things and the actual greatest blessings and learnings will come not from reading books. And I know because I had years when I've been reading more than 30 books a year. I know what reading means. And I've also had a year now that I've been learning from real life experiences. And I can tell you that the actual greatest blessings will come when we are understanding ourselves. And that will come from going to the places where we do not want to go. Figuring out ourselves, brothers. This is what the journey is all about. This is what the journey is all about. To figure out ourselves. To figure out where we are at. To figure out our own path. This is what very many of us just simply refuse to do, because it's just so easy to take on someone else's identity. And not to become a unique individual. Because again, it's hard. Bro, just to finish up this thing. If you're at a place where everyone is telling you that you're not normal and you're fucked up, then you can know that you're on the right path. Because you're doing something unique. Because you're doing something unique. Or at least impressing enough so that for people might be thinking that you're not. You're on a different planet. You're from a different planet. And then you're on a right place. And this message is not for everyone, brother. This message is not for everyone. I'm telling to you. So keep working, brothers. Keep working. Keep working. And always, always, always be true for yourself, true to yourself, and go through those fucking excuses, because those are the things that are destroying us. We are the ones who are creating ourselves, and we are the ones who are destroying ourselves. The enemy is not ourselves, not outside of ourselves. It is not the freaking weather. It is not the government. It is not anyone else. It is here and here, heart and mind, brothers and soul. All of my love, and I will be continuing this session tomorrow, because I've been not stopping, brother, just because this is the new year. So I hope that you had a super productive 2022, and I wish for you to kill it in 2023. Love.